Hello, everybody. My name is Brian, and this is the Recap Show. We talk Gentlemen's Club football all day, all the time, and we're 3 weeks into it, and we've had a couple of trades this week. We've had some chatter. I like how people are even chatting using the sleeper chatter, instant reactions to trades, because we're getting these notifications, just popping right into it, talking about it. So let's talk about the first trade that occurred between Lynch and Charlie. I think it might have happened maybe right before the matchups, or I don't know, Thursday or Friday, regardless, after my last video. So Breece Hall for David Montgomery and Jared Goff. Charlie's eyes lit up at the Jets running back potentially being available. Feels he could help Lynch. Charlie has an extra quarterback. Lynch loses Joe Burrow, slides in. Through 3 weeks, Montgomery's RB8 and Breece is RB25. So it's early, obviously, but this could be a huge one for Lynch to potentially turn that season around. And you know what? I think Breece is going to be great, so I think Charlie would be happy regardless, even if it wasn't the best trade. Who knows? But hey, seems like a fine one for potentially both sides. Either way, next trade, John Rast, Joe Narduli. Again, just fucking block his number, John. Just block it. Just block it. Don't let him plant these dumb ideas in your head. Even if you offered it, because you said you offered T. Higgins to other people for tight ends, you didn't offer him to me. Whatever. I don't really care if I would have done it or not. I don't know, but it just pick up a tight end. Joe just picked up Isaiah. Just pick up a different tight end and just hold T. It's just so trigger happy, John. But hey, wish you the best of luck. We're versing each other this week, John, and the two Ravens tight ends are matched up against each other. Wonderful. Andrews, I got Andrews, you got Likely. So let's see how that goes. With that, let's get into the matchups. And as always, we start with my matchup. 140 Legion of Steen over the Latin Mooks. We got a little Baltimore Bowl, 140 to 113. A lot of just solid performances for my guys. My running backs still haven't popped off. Obviously, Mark Andrews had 2 touchdowns, 27 points on that Monday to really just solidify Ortiz. He only needed 0.6. He puts up 27.1. Garrett Wilson having another great week. Is he quarterback proof? Maybe, the quarterback switch mid-game last week, fucked them all up. Oh my God, a trade has been completed, guys. Hold up. A trade has been completed mid-video. Are you kidding me? Go to the league. Sklar, Rast again. Oh my God, it's a big one, boys. The big one. Isaiah Likely's gone. J.K. Dobbins to Sklar. Isaiah Likely to Sklar. Quentin Johnson to Sklar. And Rast gets Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, and Juwan Johnson. I don't know. I don't really see a lot of substance in that trade, to be honest with you. Okay. We'll. I don't know. I don't know if either team gets really that much better or worse from that trade, but I'm rattled. I don't know how to react on the fly. We're going into matchup number 2. The Bean Flickers, the commish rolling to 3-0 all over. Christian and the Uber Assaulters who fall to 0-3. Christian 107, kind of weak. You put in Danny Dimes. Jameer Gibbs having a nice week, but those wide receivers continue to let you down. When is it time to move Jameer in a big trade? Let's talk. Oh my God, I'm sure you'll have offers out the ass, and I'm sure that is a last resort for you, but Christian 0-3, hate to see it. Ian Jones going to 3-0, but at a cost. CeeDee Lamb, what are we talking, high ankle sprain CeeDee Lamb? Couple weeks. James Conner potentially done for the season. Sure, he has Benson, but it's not the same, right? It's not the same. Ian rolls 35 points with the Vikings defense. That's not going to happen every week. Obviously, they have great defense. We saw that last year. This game against Cincinnati, who's a fucking disaster, by the way. Cincinnati, oh my gosh. But it was a clear example of that. Minnesota's defense can fucking pop off yet again this year. He's got Pearsall. What's Pearsall picking up a questionable? Okay, he returned to practice today. We'll leave him there. But Pearsall might be his only good receiver left. I feel like him and Odunze are both good, talented, younger receivers. But, I don't know. Are they going to pop off with the consistency he's going to need? At least he's got... Dude, as I said, Ian's getting some wins, but it's at a cost. The team's slowly falling apart. See if the commission can hold on, maybe make some moves, or maybe just weather the storm. We'll see. 3-0 is nice. At least he's not 0-3, and this is all happening, right? Then you have to blow it up. But moving into the next matchup, it's the more you know. It's Charlie Carita versus the Woke Division Toilet Bowl Houdini. Oh my God, guys, I forgot we had a stat request. This week. First stat request of the year, and it's about Lynch. That's what reminded me. From Mr. Joe Narduli. Joe was not too happy that Lynch made a comment along the lines of, oh, Russell Wilson's been pretty bad for the last 4 or 5 years. Something along those lines. I don't remember Lynch's exact words. Basically, Joe said, hasn't Matt Lynch been bad for the last 4 or 5 years? And Yeah, he has. I think it was like a 22-47 record over the last 5 years, and that includes a 10-4 season 4 years ago. A couple of 13th, 14th, and an 11th place finish in the regular seasons. Yeah, Joe, he's been bad. You didn't really need to stat request that. You're that fragile that he's talking about Russell Wilson, dude. Come on, it's the Jackson Dart era. Move on. I didn't need to look at that. That took 2 seconds for me to look at fucking compile Lynch's last 5 records. And anyway, we'll talk about Lynch, who's unfortunately 0-3. But hey, listen, look at those 2 players who got off Charlie. 29 points out of Montgomery versus Breece Hall's 9. Goff with only 12, but you know what? Goff had 33, 34 points the week prior. There's some weeks where Goff slings it, and there's some weeks where he doesn't. You know, the fucking run game was working against the Ravens for the fucking Lions. Horrible. Ravens fucking Ravens even sucks. Ravens even just sucks. So that's got to get addressed. Jamar Chase is gonna continue to be a letdown. 8.9 from him. Oh boy, not great from Diggs either. But Charlie's team is just kind of chugging, like really no holes. Everyone's doing their job. He can get Breece going even more. Charlie's team's pretty scary. Sitting at 2-1, 126. Nice win, Charlie. Rack of Lamb, Ridley, Bookie Boys losing to Goomba Johnny. Goomba Johnny's team all of a sudden looking like a force, looking like a new team on the block that's going to be good. He was complaining a little bit, but came alive. Jonathan Taylor looks like a beast. This looks like the Jonathan Taylor of 2 or 3 seasons ago when he had 2,000 yards. Special stuff. Obviously, we know Amon-Ra's going to be great. Now he's got Jordan Mason, who had a 23-point game. He's got him dangling around. It says Swift's questionable. I don't think that's anything significant, but even if it is, Jordan Mason. But what do you know? Or even if he doesn't want to have Terry, he can run 3 running backs and slide DK up into his wide receiver spot. But Johnny's team's looking good. Johnny's got a little bit to work with, too, with that Mason. I mean, even Olave putting up 15 points. Are you kidding me? Chris Olave had 10 catches in that horrible Saints game. Saints are pretty bad, too. That's another pretty bad football team. I don't really believe in Rattler that much. But anyway, sorry, let's talk about the other side. Kevin Lamb. 1-2. Ooh, 95 points. Kevin Lamb, the guy that really... he's trotting out Kenneth Gainwell. He was trotting out Justice Hill. His RB2 is just... it doesn't exist, right? It doesn't exist. Neighbors has an off week. No one else really decides to show up. And what do you know? Kevin Lamb took 95 points in a loss. 2 more matchups to go through. We got maybe 3 actually. John Rast versus Tony Marullo. But Tony gets his first win on the season. Tony, I actually completely forgot you texted me. No, I don't want to trade. But Tony boy getting some life out of James Cook, who had a nice Thursday night game. McLaughlin, 21 points. I mean, it's really fucking nice when your kicker defense gets 37 points combined. Listen, J.K. Dobbins, no longer on the roster, as he had 15 points for you. He's on his way out. You were really upset about that T. Higgins 2.5 game. You know, you don't want him in that lineup anymore, so you trade him away, and he's sitting on probably Joe's bench now. Let's see, Rast. I still can't even, what's going on? So he traded QJ. He traded Dobbins. Wow. All right. Spencer and Rast shaking it up. I don't know if those 2 guys have ever made a trade, so that's pretty special. But 126, Tony, great week, good win, 1-2, getting on the board. Rast falling to 1-2. Rast, will see you next week. We got Little Joey's versus Fear the Reaper, 134 to 118. Joe picking up his 2nd straight win, 2-1, 29 points. I mean, Hurts, McCaffrey. If those guys are staying healthy, and then all of a sudden you got freaking Scattaboo coming in here with 24 points as well, it's really going to pick up what your team might lack in wide receivers, because those 3 are great. And Pickens now with CeeDee Lamb on the rise. Trey McBride's good too, but yeah. So happy about Travis Hunter for you. So good, right? But you also got T. Higgins coming in now. The Little Joeys, watch out, 134. Fear the Reaper, Weston. Quarterback play, a little bit of an issue for Weston this season. And Travis Kelce looking a little mid. But Weston's got a good team. He's 1-2. He's probably the strongest 1-2 team. And we move into the final matchup. The Mensch Mob, 77 points. Spencer putting up 77 points. Felt the need to make a move. I get it. Penix, yikes. So let's see. Spencer traded Jawan Johnson, Aaron Jones, who's hurt. I forget the last piece, but Mike Evans, who's hurt. Will miss multiple games. Rest. I know how fucking long is Aaron Jones? IR. So you got Jawan Johnson. You traded away Dobbins and QJ. QJ, who's actually been pretty good. You were creating a starter stack. I'm broken, guys. I'm broken. Eric fucking wins with 97 points. Fuck you, Eric. That's fucking bullshit. Your team hasn't even been good. You're 2-1. I'm pissed. I mean, I'm just sour now. I'm sour. Have a great night, guys. Let's go. Let's have a fun Thursday night. Joe's right. That field does look sick. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.